The use of debit cards have seen a recent surge, especially among the younger demographics. Throughout the pandemic, its counterpart, the credit card, had seen a decline in spending of about 10% year on year. So it's no wonder that many fintech companies have started offering debit cards to supplement their growing catalog of financial products. And one of those fintech companies is Yotta Savings. I've had my Yotta account for a while now, and I've heard about their debit card too, but I've never really made a move to get it until recently. So before I share with you guys my experience with using the Yotta debit card, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Jed and I post personal finance and dividend investing videos and pretty much anything related to money. But right now, I am documenting my journey in paying off my student loans. So if you're interested in seeing how everything unfolds or you just want to show your support, then please consider subscribing to the channel, liking this video, and also sharing this video. Now with that out of the way, let's get back to the main thing. So first, let's talk about what is Yotta Savings. Yotta Savings is a bank account that pays out interest in prizes. According to their website, they pay up to $10 million every week by simply stashing your money in their account. You simply make a deposit and you get tickets that can be used to win prizes during their weekly draws. I have used Yotta since it was released and it became very popular due to its innovative way of gamifying a savings account. I've won a good amount of prizes in Yotta already, and that's why I ditched my Ally Bank for Yotta Savings. So enough of what Yotta is, let's talk about what their debit card is all about and their features, because that's what this video is all about. So I got my Yotta debit card back in March and I have been using it because of its many perks. The first feature that they have is called Lucky Swipes, where for every purchase that you make using the debit card, there is a 1 in a 200% chances of getting that purchase for free. And you can even lower the odds by simply meeting some requirements or doing some deals. The next feature that they have is the 10% ticket back. So for every $10 that you spend using the debit card, you get 10% back in tickets. The next feature is 1,000 bonus tickets, in which you can get if you spend $2,000 using the debit card in your first 4 months. Next is a zero liability protection, because this card is backed by MasterCard's zero liability protection. So you're never on the hook for any unauthorized purchases if the card gets stolen or lost. Next, this card does not have any foreign transaction fees, and you can get cash from 55,000 plus ATMs nationwide. There is an Apple and Google Pay integration, and there's this feature called meal tickets. Yotta has partnered with Feeding America to turn rounded up purchases into a meal that can feed families. And then finally, you are eligible to get a metal debit card once you have successfully referred 10 people. So now let's talk about my experience using the Yotta debit card. I've been using this card for most of the transactions that I do every day. The very first transaction I used this card for was for our Xbox controllers, which we purchased in Walmart. Unfortunately, that did not turn into a free purchase, but I did like the prospect that any of my swipes could become free. I was quite excited too when I used this card when we were in Vegas. While walking around the strip, this card was my go-to in hopes of making any of my swipes free. Sadly though, none of them became a free purchase. I have yet to reach the $2,000 spent to get my 1,000 extra tickets, and I have until June 25th to hit that. Fortunately, we have another travel planned in the middle of June, so this card is going to be my main card throughout that time. This $2,000 goal may be a bit small if you think about it, especially if I do all of my transactions just on this card. But unfortunately, I don't put all my purchases in this card, especially with my business. I actually think it might be a little bit hard to reach this goal because I rarely spend on a day-to-day basis. And I'm only looking forward to spend big, especially during birthdays or travels. But anyway, one thing to note though is that the usable money in your debit card is attached to the core account. This means that if you have set aside money in your buckets, the card will not use those at all. Your money in those buckets need to be transferred in the core account first so that it's usable. I had an issue when I first used the card because I had turned some of my ordinary buckets into crypto buckets. Once I moved the money into the core account, the tickets associated in the crypto buckets were forfeited. Now I know that's not actually a very big thing, but that is just something to take note of. Aside from the lucky swipes, I really like their ticket back feature. It's basically the equivalent in a credit card of a cashback. 10% for every $10 that I spend using the card is a very good deal, since every time that I get more tickets, the more chances I win in the weekly draws. Also, I'm thinking of using this card as well when I travel abroad. With the no foreign transaction fees feature, this is a very big win for me. To those who travel abroad and have to deal with foreign transaction fees, then you know the plight. So I believe this is going to be a very good go-to card for me when I travel abroad. But anyway, as for my final thoughts, I really like this card. There are more fintech companies offering perks like this, so I may have yet to discover something better. But as of now, the Yotta debit card is a card that I will be using for my everyday transactions. It's easy to use, and most importantly, it's fun to use when you're spending and saving. Guys, I'm trying to reach 10 referrals and get the metal card, so if you want to try Yotta and help a guy out, then sign up using the link in my description below so that you can start saving and win some cash prizes every week. And that's all I got for you in this video. Thank you so much for watching the entire thing and letting me indulge in sharing my experience using the Yotta debit card. And also, if you have any recommendations for a better savings account, a better debit card, or maybe even a better credit card, then let me know in the comments so that I can learn as well. If you like content just like this one, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and also like and share this video. And if you are on Instagram, please add me there as a friend at DailyDread so that we can chat, collaborate, and maybe even exchange some ideas. Thank you again so much for watching the entire video. Have an awesome and wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!